So we're going to talk about the solution. And the solution is our core technology. And our solution is our core technology, bringing it to locations with the added technologies around it to complement it. So our core technology is a technology where we start with communicating with communities. And when we start to work with communities or developers in communities and they understand our technology, we start to develop a relationship with landfills and recycling centers for the renewable discards that are being buried to be able to be diverted to come to our technology. Whether we build in a downtown urban center, whether we build at a landfill, whether we build at a waste transfer station, whether we put our technology at a landfill, wherever we put our technology is where we put it, and that's the great thing about it. But when the diverted materials come in, which is anything that is carbon-based, so you have some mixed plastics, you have some wood, you have some food waste, you have some packaging. Any of those types of materials are great for us. So as it comes in, we briquette it, we dry it, make sure it's in the right sufficient thing, doesn't have glass, doesn't have metal, and it goes into our proprietary technology. And then from there, it's turned from a solid state into a gaseous state. And when it's in a gaseous state, we're able to combust it in normal modified combustion engines that are reciprocating, and we're able to run a turbine to make electricity. So that electricity is there. We also have thermal energy that we collect off of the exhaust, and we have the CO2 that we take out of the exhaust. And then we also have liquid fuel that comes from the product also. So those are great, but when we come to a community, we need a power purchase agreement to be able to sell electricity to be able to make things work. And sometimes that's hard, but usually you can get a power purchase agreement. But the people who own the hydro lines or the community needs to make money on that also. So to make ourselves more viable, we partner with other companies to be able to use our technology by purchasing the heat, purchasing the CO2, purchasing the electricity on a 24-hour basis. And some of those technologies is indoor agriculture. And that comes in the form of vertical farming, that comes in the form of greenhouses, where we're using the CO2, we're using all of the heat that we produce and the electricity that we don't sell to the community. So out of that, we also have an opportunity to do a variety of things in there. We can do aquaculture, we can grow tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, lettuce, all sorts of things. And we can do this in an area that is a typical greenhouse, or we can do it in an urban center where we do it inside of a building, because we have the cost-effective electricity to be able to do it. And again, bringing jobs and bringing prosperity to communities. The other part that we bring is within biomanufacturing, because some of the products that we bring in, we want to divert those because they have a higher value than electricity if we divert them and turn them into something else. So that's when we're looking at being able to take in plastics and recover those, being able to make plastic boarding, plastic pallets, liquid fuels, being able to do biopackaging with some of the product that's diverted. And again, helping the business by being able to use the energy and use the electricity and using the thermal energy that's produced by our core technology. So the solution is great. We're able to come to communities, create jobs, divert from landfill, and we're able to bring jobs and other technologies. The thing is being able to find a way to be able to partner together and to make this happen.